Arthur Loses His Marbles is a brilliant episode of Arthur because it takes playing back to basics, but also encourages some friendly competition. This is the first segment in the 10th episode of the 6th season, and there is suddenly a new marbles craze, and I think this definitely speaks to the target audience at the time, but looking back, it filled me with quite a lot of nostalgia. I never played marbles kind of properly, but I did have some marbles and a marble rail, so there is a nostalgic element. Just the sound of marbles clinking together takes me straight back. And Grandma Thora, obviously from a bygone era, used to play marbles a lot and was somewhat of a marbles champion. So she teaches Arthur how to play and teaches him some good skills, but more importantly, she teaches him the importance of not playing for keepsies, and that when you play just for the fun of it, it's a lot more fair, particularly when you're playing against people who are definitely not as experienced as you. And then she reveals that she hasn't taught him everything, and she decides that it's time to play him at the game and see how well he fares up against her, with some tricks up her sleeve that she hasn't divulged yet. And Arthur doesn't want to do this, and he doesn't want to lose to his grandmother, and he's also worried that he could beat her as well, which he doesn't want to do. And there's a wonderful line in this that I think sums up the entire message of the whole episode. And it's a line from Grandma Thora, and it's, "Don't you think it's better to lose a good game than win a bad one?" And I think the message there is about being a good sport, giving it your best, and not shying away. Because there Arthur was worried about losing against his grandmother, how humiliating that would be. But then at the same time, he was doing certain things that meant that if he did win, it wouldn't look very good on him either. And I haven't explained that very well, but you'll know the relevance of the quote when you watch the episode. And I feel like it sums it up very well, more than I am doing apparently. And obviously anything that says, hey, get some marbles, go and do something with other people, interact with other people, get away from technology and go back to basics, is definitely something that I always think is worth celebrating. So Arthur Loses His Marbles is a rather brilliant episode with quite a few good messages, and one that I definitely enjoyed.